Dave, that's fine, yeah. I don't mind, or you can take the other tractor, I don't care. Whatever you want to do, Dave. You want to run semi or you want to run picker? Because we can use my tractor. I'm fine with that. But I don't care. It's not my tractor. It's our tractor. You tell me what you want to do, Dave, and I'll do the opposite. How about that? Because, yeah, either one's fine by me. To do semi? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine by me. Alright, let's unhook this bad boy. This would be an incredibly rough ride on tracks over this rocky soil. That would be fun. Righty. I was like, Dave looks like he's going backwards because he is. Power slide. All right, let's get some GPS set here. That's kind of hard to tell. I guess we just look for the wheel marks, huh, Troy?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I've done.
Yeah. Although my tractor won't leave any, but the rock picker will. All right. Alrighty, so chat, this is Fieldstone craziness. That's as bad as it can get on the Fieldstone meter, which most of the fields are at this point on the map. The ones that we don't own, of course. So yeah, it's a little real. Just a little real. So actually, we're not filling up as fast as I thought, so that's good. On our other field, I feel like couldn't even make it around at all, so yeah, this won't be as bad, hopefully. Won't be as bad. For now, John, if you want to switch that over to the convey, although you don't have a semi to do that, but yeah, I'm done with it for now. Yeah. Lap, then 5 passes. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Dave, actually with that trailer, we might both be able to empty, right, Troy?
That's what I was thinking. I'm finna fold up, that way you can get closer to me.
Come on. Back that sucker up, you got it. We'll coordinate that better on next go around, okay? I'm gonna skip a pass, by the way.
I got you.
Alright. Yep, just look for the wheel marks. Look for the wheel marks. Although, like I said, it's funny because my tractor doesn't actually leave tracks. It's just the implement, but that's okay. It's all good. Lots of stones. That's all I know. But that's okay because we need to lime this field. And how much lime do we have in storage? 32,000. Oh, actually not that much. We're probably going to have to buy some lime for this field. Unless the maker has lime in it, which it does or not. It does not. Okay. We'll definitely have to buy a little bit for this field. That's okay.
Can't we make lime out of these stones?
We can, but it takes time. So we'll probably have to buy a little bit to kind of supplement it, but that's okay. And as these passes get longer, I'm 52% off that one pass. Oh, dang it. I didn't go over. Wait a minute. Troy, I thought you took that skipper. There's pass back north of you there. Alright. No passes left behind, but I'm not going to be able to make it back probably.
I don't know. I was at 54 on that one pass, so.
Dang, Eelberry, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't think we have any stones in storage. No, we're out of stones too. Yep, we are out of stones. What probably is doing, I know exactly the reason we're out of stones. We're going to be out of lime. It's called Field 7. We didn't pick those stones. We rolled them, but we limed the field. So we kind of shot ourselves in the foot there a little bit by doing that. But we have a little bit of money. We'll be able to buy the little bit of lime that we need. It won't be a huge deal. We'll be okay. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? There, I'm already. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Do you get full Troy or no?
Like 99%.
Oh, wow. Nice. All right, and speaking of lime chat, it's going down. Oh, and it's going down. It's a lot of lime. Oh, man. That is a lot of lime. That's okay. It's all good. Let's hit that button. And dump our 2,500 liters. Back at it. Let's go. So yeah, from here out, we won't be able to make a full pass, unfortunately. Yeah, but it's close. But our passes are still getting a little longer here, so we'll be okay. Boy, you just like, look at the path through the weeds that you're leaving. Are you dragging something? You good?
I'm just dragging the belly of this thing.
You got that belly weight down, dragging all the weeds up? Is that what it is?
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
You got the 7R, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the front weight all the way down, too.
Is that what is?
It probably is.
You're just plowing over there, huh?
I'm just getting it 11 miles an hour.
Don't bring any more up now. Goodness me. Don't need any more stones. Although, actually, I mean, if we really wanted to cheat sometime, we could just like subsoil a field and then stone pick and then subsoil it again immediately and then stone pick. And we could get like ahead on our field stones in storage that way. That would be cheating. But it's definitely doable. But again, cheating. Wait, did you leave me? No, you didn't leave me a skipper. Okay.
No, I just flipped straight around.
Well, it's hard to tell because sometimes you're just like plowing a path through the weeds, and sometimes it doesn't even look like you drove through there.
I know. It don't make no sense.
It's weird. Very strange. That's all right. Right, Chuck. I mean, it would be a way to get ahead on lime and stones. For sure. But that's the whole reason we got behind, was that other field that we bought. Rolled them in instead of picking them up. But that's okay. If we have to buy a little bit of lime, that's okay. Just think about what we've, like the lime that we had because of stones that we haven't had to buy. And that would be, you know, I think we've limed our field up north, our original field. I think we've limed it a couple times. We've limed our grass field and we limed that field over there, all off stones basically. So that's a W as far as I'm concerned. If we have to buy a little bit of lime here and there to supplement when we buy new fields, I'm okay with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that personally. I think it'll be just fine. So, you know, the whole thing with all of our like making seed, making fertilizer, making whatever, if we have to supplement once in a while with purchasing, that's fine. Not the end of the world, you know? Not the end of the world at all. We'll just try to, you know, make as much of our stuff as possible. Our consumables, I should say. Try to make as many as possible. You know, yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. And so far, it seems to be working out fairly well. We haven't had to buy seed in forever. We haven't purchased any fertilizer in forever. So, we're going to have to buy a little lime today, but that's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. It's fine. Oh, is that being run with lime in it now? Oh, man. Goodness me. We have a conveyor trailer. Oh, that's funny. I was wondering why you wanted that, John. I was like, oh, okay. You gotta go bow or something? Which it's only day one, so don't worry about it. Definitely don't worry about it. I like where Dave's head's at, by the way. He's getting that other tractor staged for us. So when he has to go empty, we can empty into it. At least I assume. Alright, thank you. Assume that's what he's doing there. Thinking ahead. You know, I guess that would know real fast if you didn't leave the skipper. Start driving down the path and like, oh, not picking up any rocks. This thing's junk. Let's try not to hit you, I swear. Oh. Try not to hit you, I swear. Sometimes it happens. That's an awkward. Okay. Not even really like over the trailer, but okay.
Don't put them back in the field, man.
Yeah, but then we can use our snowblower thing to pick them up, and you know that sounds real good.
Oh yeah.
I wish it would make a different sound based on the product, but it doesn't. Unfortunately. We have picked up some stones with that. That first time we did this, we piled them. Actually, let's do that again. Let's pile them in the building. Unless you're going to use auto drive to haul them, which if you do, that's fine. But if you're manually hauling, let's put them in that building. And it looks like he's manually hauling, so that's fine.
I imagine that would tear them blades and that fan all to pieces.
Could you imagine what that would do to that impeller in there? Oh, oh, it'd be so bad. That's okay. You know, the stones don't look as bad in this field because you have the rock or the weeds hiding them. You know? I know they're bad though. They're awful. But they're kind of camouflaged a little bit. Which is kind of a thing. Back, forth. Back and forth. $399 awesome tickets. Jacob, I'm gonna ask you this, and I mean this. Do you want a trophy? Because I think you could buy one. Or two, maybe, actually. Or a lot more, actually. Yeah. Just saying. Wow. Want a cookie? Wow. Oh, this is about to be beautiful right here, isn't it? bit more, Dave. A little bit more, Dave. Just this bit more. I can't. Sad. Here we go. Oh, I had it. I'm too far away. Here we go. There we go. You want your gold cup. All right. Five hours to go. Wow. Wow. Ah, you're good, Dave. You're good. It's all good, man. Oh, you did something I didn't think you were gonna do. I was giving you room to turn around. So much for that, huh?
I didn't know what you was doing, so I was like, I'm just going around.
I was just gonna hold short and let you turn. I guess not.
Because I know that tractor you got right there turns on a dime.
You better believe it. It'll pull this rock picker sideways if I want it to. Makes the rock picker look like it has caster wheels, you know what I'm saying?
Right?
You betcha. Look at all of us out here. Got John over there running tender for Sarge, basically, and Dave's keeping Troy and I empty. Heck yeah. We're doing it. John's also doing something with the John Deere. I don't know what he's doing with that. That might have been the leftover from that harvest. Is he finishing that contract? Is that what he's doing? I'm not sure. But he's doing something. That much I do know. Doing something. Okay. All right. Cleaning up. Okay. All right, Troy. I'm gonna go way out here. You can turn where you want to go, and I'll take the other pass. Okay. I was waiting for you to follow me, and like not, you know. I was waiting.
We ain't getting very far up this side.
No. Yeah, we're gonna be full soon. Yeah. No. We are removing all the stones right now. So if we were to cultivate or like, you know, work the ground, then there would be more stones, yes. But for right now, no, there's not going to be any more stones. All right. Perfect. It just barely works, but it works. Oh, man. The only thing that sucks, I guess only one of us need to actually fold up, right, Troy? So we can back up to that little bit. Yeah. But it does work. So we'll be no-tilling right into this, by the way. Technically, this field is cultivated. That is the state of this field, is cultivated. So we will be no-tilling right into these weeds. When we run across here with our planters, it will it'll get rid of all the weeds for us. We won't have to worry about that. We will have to spray weeds out here, though, and in both of our other fields, because we didn't work the dirt. We didn't plow. We use that subsoiler that counts as a plow. Since we didn't do that, we will have to spray weeds on all of our fields. Well, the three that are, you know, not grass.
I started to ask you if you wanted me to, but I was like, no, just go ahead and hook up the planter.
To do what?
Subsoil it.
No, there's not really no reason. Because if you do that, especially on a field that doesn't have stones in it, then, you know. But out here now, there's really no reason to. If we're going to plant this in corn, though, of course, we will be doing that next time. And then, of course, we'll have to pick stones because, yeah, stones will be aplenty. after subsoiling, because that makes them go all the way to the worst that they can be, which is what they are right now, technically. So it is kind of trippy out here with all the weeds, though. Kind of weird looking. But I love our pattern we're putting into the weeds. Especially Dave's. He's just all over the place. It's kind of amusing to me. That's okay. And then Sarge is working on lime and keeping that going. I am 90% Troy. I'm going to go ahead and stop. Right. Your kid had soccer tonight. How does sunflower harvest go? It went well. It went well. We wrapped it up. I don't even know how many we ended up with, to be honest. 368,000. Yeah, I figured it wasn't going to be a ton. Because sunflowers are a pretty low yielder, so kind of unfortunate. But we sold milk. We made considerable amount of money on milk. The homogenized milk, and we actually took some more loan out tonight, and we repaid some of it as well. So we purchased a field, which is what we're doing right now. We're rock picking on a new field, field 15. So for where it lays in the homestead, so we own a good little chunk now, so that is good. But we have to rock pick it, of course, before we plant. So we're actually going to be putting corn out here for chaff because we're going to run out of chaff if we don't. Or silage. Still enough for like 12. Yeah, it should be. Yeah. And then we already have planted our potatoes and carrots. Then we're going to put corn here, like I said, for silage. Because if we don't, I fear that we're going to run out of silage. Because we are chewing through it at a rapid pace. The cows are chewing through it. And the sheep at a rapid pace. Yep, because if we run out of silage, then the cow production goes to 0. And, well, then we're really in trouble for money. So we probably should eventually here... And we probably should up our grass game a little bit as well. We're not doing terrible on grass, but we probably should up our game just a little bit more of a field or something. Would be nice for grass at some point, because right now we're kind of going the wrong way on our number. Because like the other day it was running around like 1.5. Now it's down to 1.1, which, I mean, still a million. Don't get me wrong. That's not bad. We could mow around our fields and pick up quite a bit extra, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to have some extra grass. Troy, I think we're going to have to go hit that red trailer. But I'm going to turn out this way so I don't mess up the pattern over there for us. Oh, hey, I can hit W key and go a lot faster, too. Let's go. My cruise control set at 14. Kind of slow. That's all right. I got turns. They're multiplying. It's like the vomit comment inside this engine, or inside this cab, though. Oh, turning like that. I wish it would show us on the mini map where we've rock picked, like when you're hooked up to a rock picker, like it does for like a cedar or anything else. That would be kind of nifty. But unfortunately, it doesn't do that. But hey, that's not bad. The first time we had to go empty this whole field. That's not bad. Dave's been able to keep up with us. And he's already taken that trailer away. As he's got the semi down here waiting for us now. So awesome. Awesome. Love to see the teamwork, guys. Just saying. The best part of Farm Sim to me is multiplayer. Working together for a common goal of factories and animals. Or something. Something like that. Line maker's full. Awesome. 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 What does that hold? That's one of those things I don't know. Oh, it holds 30. Okay. That means we've picked 30,000 stones off this field so far. 30,000 liters, that is. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right. Make a rock pile. I don't know what Dave's going to do with them. He'll either make a pile or he'll put them in storage. It's up to Dave. He's the guy running the truck, so he can do what he wants. Put them in that one commodity building or put them in our silo. I don't, whatever. It is very strange, though, if you think about it, to put rocks in a silo, but whatever. Or a grain bin, I should say. Very strange, but, you know, it's Farm Sim, so it's okay. Farm Sim logic kicks in at some point. But yeah, it's a whole thing.
The good thing about it is, once we get done, we can just drop these pickers and hook right back up to the seeders and take off.
Pretty much, yeah. Yep. They sure can. Okay, that's fine, Dave. Either way is fine by me, man. All good. And actually, we're going to be done right here, Roy. Last pass, right here. Because Dave already did the edge of the field for us. Imagine them rattling around, right? That would be something, all right. Just gonna like weasel my way in here. Nailed it. Or something like that. It would be very catastrophic, I would think, Chuck, to put these in, you know, an auger and into a leg, and oh, it'd be bad. You know, if somebody had like a grain system they were tearing down, that would be kind of interesting. Just like, hey, dump that load of gravel in there and see what happens. I mean, if you're tearing it down, it's all junk anyway. Might as well, right?
Better wear hearing protection.
Right? And get kind of far away from it, just in case. Because, yeah, that could be something. I don't think rocks will go up an auger very well, though. Like a cross auger to I guess maybe a cross auger. I don't know. Be a whole thing, though. Could be very noisy. But if it's junk anyway, you know, why not? Why not? This is a combine's nightmare. Yeah, that's why we're cleaning it up. Really twofold. One is for maintenance reasons, and then the other one, honestly, is making lime, saving us a ton of money. So, I mean, yeah, this is taking some time and whatnot, but we're saving a ton of money doing this. So, not a big deal. Right. And really with two of us, or I should say three of us, two of us actually running rock pickers and the third person running, you know, truck / tractor, whatever, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad to keep us moving. And you get a field done pretty fast. Yeah, these, you know, it's not a 4X map or anything. But if we were playing a 4X map, A, we would probably not have our stones on, but B, if we did, we would have big modded stone pickers. These are slightly modded stone pickers, you see. So we would grab some bigger ones. You betcha. I think game audio cuts out over here. Still haven't fixed that problem, huh?
Oh, and March might still be too early for corn.
Oh, you know what? You're right, Sarge. Yep, Troy, we thought we were going to be efficient. You're right. Yeah, we can't plant corn yet. Well, let's go put some stone pickers away. How about that? Oh, man. Wow. Exactly, Jeff. Yeah, if we were going to do this on a bigger map, I would definitely get some bigger one. You betcha. But this is about double the size of the in-game one. It holds probably a little bit more, I guess. I don't actually know. This one's in the mod hub, and it works well. It works well. Oh, there's our extra little rock pile, guys. Oh, man. Our little rock pile. Alright, so then the animals are all good. The only thing we'll have to do is probably throw wool, right? If we fast time a day, I would assume that would be it. Should be. If it's only one day, that shouldn't be a problem. Although, do we want to mess with the pumps and hoses stuff before we try to fast time? Because that crop's already in the ground, right? We should probably do that first, right? I guess.
For productivity reason.
You want to do which one first?
Well, I think we should get them all fertilized up to where they should.
Okay. So basically mess with pumps and hoses before we fast time?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine. I think that's a good idea. So I'm off to the shop with my tractor.
I'll meet you down there.
I'll say we'll probably need at least 2. Probably 3, actually. We'll see. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't have a front 3 points. Probably 3 tractors. It's all said and done here. Because we're going to have to lease a fair bit of stuff. All right. So first thing while we're driving is the parts that I know we need. So we know that we need a hose reel. Right, we definitely know we need that. So we're gonna lease all of this stuff too. Only leasing, chat. We're not buying any of this stuff tonight. We know that we need the bar that actually goes on the tractor. That goes on the tractor. That's what actually hooks up to the. Actually, hey, you know what? Don't mean to cut you off, but I'm gonna put my guy on auto drive real quick so I can keep looking at stuff. Sorry. And then as far as the applicator, I think we're going to go with this one because it goes faster. Only requires 70 horsepower. That's kind of crazy. Only requires 70 horse. We're going to lease that as well. And then what kind of pump do we want to go with? You guys want to go with this new one? Or go with like the other one? I guess the new one will do more. It does 2,500. 2,500 meters worth of pipe. Okay, we're gonna go with that as well. Yeah, we need the platform because we can put the little thing on there. Pitch doesn't matter as far as I'm concerned, and we don't really need a reel on there either. Okay, so we need that. And then we need the ranch. And oh, where's that thing at? Is it in here? Need the water pump. I think we're done. Jacob, have a good night. We'll catch you later. All right, Troy. Again, I'm sorry for cutting you off there, man.
No, you go, bub.
All right, you got that? Okay, that's got to go on that other piece, though, Troy.
I was going to say the other piece hooked up first, right?
Yes, sir.
The piece that you're grabbing now.
Yeah, put that one back down if you don't mind. And then we got to get some hose yet too. That on that reel. All right, there we go. It's like a backpack. Backpack, backpack. Backpack, backpack. Hey, me. We do need another tractor, John. Yeah. Okay, Troy, you gonna grab the pump then? You want the bar? I don't care. Well, my tractor has more horsepower, doesn't it?
Yeah, okay. I would assume so.
All right, you got the water pump all nestled in tight where it belongs. You're good to go, John. If you want to run down and grab the actual like reel. 500. Let's get a nice like orange. And unfortunately, we have to buy this. You can't lease the. We'll do. That's 1,000. That gets you pretty far, right? I think 1,000 will be enough. Yeah. I'll go ahead and. Well, gotta go the right way. Go ahead and get this on the reel for John. Because it's kind of confusing. All right. Oh, he just hit R. Okay. That part's easy. Never mind. All right. If I had a front 3-point, I would have just grabbed it. All right. Let's go. Which field do you guys want to do first? I guess it doesn't matter. We can kind of set up once and probably do all 3 fields. To be honest. All right, I'm thinking we set up. Well, we might need more hose for that. We set up kind of on that T of the road right there between all 3 fields. You know what? Let's do that. Let's that pump that Troy has will do 2,500. So if we do 2 more, that gets us to 2,000. That's 2,000 feet of pipe. That'll be pretty good. And we'll lease another one of those. Right, we should have turned, huh? I was just driving. Don't mind me.
It's alright, because I'm speed sync for you anyway.
Oh, really?
But I'm assuming I have to go to the farm and fill up with digestate, right?
We're gonna bring a tanker to you.
10-4.
That is a pump and / tank, right?
I'm assuming so.
It is. So you're gonna end up just making that thing stationary, and actually you can unhook once you get up here. That is a self-contained unit. It has its own engine, its own fuel, and everything's on its own. Ice, what's going on? I'm glad you're number 2. by the way, that actually read the title today and said something. Ice, we are trying the Pumps and Hoses DLC again. We have tried this thing numerous times in the past. It's been updated, so we're going to give it another go. So we've got fields planted, we've got a field that's not planted, and we're going to try this whole thing out again, see how it works. That's what we're doing. So Troy, if you want to pull up in here, maybe like next to the road somewhere right here, and like point the nose out this way, maybe we have to hook up to the front of that thing with our hose eventually. And then we do have 2 trailers, 2 tankers. We can put one on a tractor and one on a semi, I guess. If we wanted to for running stuff out here. Now, the interesting part of this whole thing is this thing's actually drivable, which is like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But I guess if you wanted to, like, you know, get it positioned just right in your field or something, you definitely can. So it's kind of interesting, I guess. I think somehow I don't remember how to do that. Somehow this thing should fill with water. Oh, and it has light bars. Ooh, I kind of forgot about that. Got lights too. Or do I have to activate? Okay. Okay, so we are filling this thing with water. Don't ask me where we get the water from. It's magic, okay, chat? It's magic. Definitely magic. The problem before, so they updated like a whole bunch of things. One of the issues was it didn't like auto drive, apparently, which is kind of funny because the day it came out, that's how I showed it off. I actually used auto drive and it worked fine. But then magically, I guess when auto drive updated or something, it had issues. The one thing that is still kind of disappointing to me is where the hose hooks up to this piece here. At least when I tested it, I was in single player. I wasn't on a server. When the hose hooks up right here, it still gets, it looks like it's disconnected, like a Bluetooth. There's just a piece where there's no hose here. And that's disappointing if you ask me. But the other thing that we had issues with when we actually went to like unfold this, it would just randomly pick the back of the tractor up off the ground. Like it was literally unusable. Now I don't think it has that problem. There we go. Yeah, I think it's actually going to work for us now, chat, basically, is what I'm getting at. We will, of course, have to wait and see for a minute here, but... what's up?
This black tanker over here in the silage pit is saying it's got milk in it.
Okay, you can dump that in our storage in the home, the grain bin.
Okay.
Where you can dump that. Okay, so John's almost here with hose. He's got a bunch of hose. He's got 2,000 meters of hose. That way we should be able to go like all the way with the hose. Oh, I didn't wait. Did I buy green hose? I guess I did, didn't I? I don't even know what I did. Okay, so John, you have to. All right, I got you. It's kind of a whole thing, Chad. It's kind of weird, but is it that button? It's not that button. Is it this button? It's not that button. That button. Not that button. That button? Not that button. I don't remember what button it is, chat, clearly. There's a button I have to hit here. And the problem is, The problem is that we have course play and auto drive. And because we have course play and auto drive, your controls are covered. So obviously that's an issue here, right? Okay, that does that. That's not what we want to do. Once I hit one of these buttons, it's going to fall to the ground here. The actual hose is going to, like, the end of the hose is going to come off the thing here. Problem is, course play and auto drive. I think it's mostly auto drive. It kind of messes with things a little bit here, so I just have to remember what button. There we go. I got it. Okay. So now we have to run this out, which this part can take a while. That's okay. Right, so we're gonna drive and just keep on driving. Now, it is a little weird because you can pull the hose through like buildings and through trees and all of those things, which obviously is not maybe the most realistic, but that's okay. It's all good. All right. Definitely be able to do this whole field from where we're set up. We'll back it up. Let it reverse, Terry. Where'd that go? So shift Q hooks that up. Okay, nope. That's not right, though. We just pulled it away from the other thing, I believe. All right, there we go. I think we need to hook this up now, don't we? Whoever thought it was a good idea to have a green hose in the green grass. Where the heck did that... Did I miss it? Oh, never buy a green hose again, chat. Okay. Okay, we must have to have the tractor. Chat, remember where that's at, okay? Like, we have to unroll this whole thing before we can hook up to it. Which, that's fine. Not a big deal. Finding that joint back might be a problem. Might be an issue. That's alright. Oh boy, driving over it. Yeah, it doesn't matter either. You can do that too. Doesn't matter. I will say though, the animation of like the hose rolling and unrolling and like all that stuff is awesome. Why can't I drop that? See, one of these buttons like toggles the work mode of that thing, and I don't remember what button that is. Mm-hmm. Z. Z is the magic button there that toggles the mode of the reel. That's what it is. All right, we gotta find that. John, did you get those hooked up? I think he's trying to find it. You should be able to... Okay, looks like that's hooked up now. All right, you can run back and find the other one too and hook that up in a minute if you don't mind. We'll go ahead and just stretch out all the hose. Because why not? Allow us to do all of our fields without having to set this back up. This is where we need a like fast track or something like that. Nice fast tractor. All right. Those will be easy to find back at least. Okay, are we hooked up to the tank, I guess is the question. Did that get hooked up to the front of
No.
the... Okay, we'll probably have to move the tank a little bit then, it looks like, maybe. That's fine, that's why it's drivable. I would assume. Alright, almost done with this. And loop it back. Why not? Doesn't really matter. It would be something though if you like drove over the hose and it would explode. You'd have to like have a patch kit or something. Okay, but you can just drive all over it. It doesn't matter. Okay, so Troy, you got it hooked up?
Yeah, it's hooked up now.
Okay. Let's grab the tractor. See if we can get this end hooked. Oh. We gotta hook up this other joint over here too. Passed it already, didn't I? Okay. That's hooked up. Now there's one more point over here somewhere I think I have to hook up yet. Boy, that's just hard. We need to like mow the grass in general. Do this on gravel or something. Incredibly hard to see that hose, even the orange hose. I don't know where that other hose ran out. I feel like it was farther north. That or John already got it connected. That could be too. Don't know. Need like a traffic cone. Like a traffic cone I could drop out of my cab with the end of the hose. Did you do the... John, can you go find the green to orange then too? Green to orange. It's down in that corner somewhere, the southwest corner of this field, I think it was. Dave's on it, okay. We gotta find orange to orange. Once we find that, I'm good to go. I think. Dad, I'm sorry. This is killing me. I'm sure this is killing y'all. Staring at this grass running. That or it's already hooked up. Somebody hook it up. Orange to orange. You should probably do like 4 different colors. Would be good. Orange to orange must be hooked up already. Gotta be. It's giving me a headache. Sorry, Chad. I can't do that anymore. Troy, is your pump on? Okay, I'm not connected to the pump. Not connected to the pump. So where the heck is that joint, guys? 500 meters behind my tractor somewhere. Let's put it that way. I think next time we need to have like a person stand there and watch it as I like unreel the next one. It's easier to see from a cab. Yeah, it probably is actually. 500 meters behind my tractor, wherever that's at. Orange to orange is what we're looking for. Okay, you're definitely right. It is a lot easier to see from a cab. Gotta be in this right here next to me somewhere. Okay, I don't remember where I dropped it. I thought maybe it was down here somewhere. Right, where you at? Oh, John. Oh, green to orange. Yeah, that's it. Is that hooked up? Problem is, where's the end of the green hose? That just fell in the map. There's another issue with this whole thing, guys. It just falls in the map sometimes. Okay. Hooked up. Hooked up. It's hooked up. Alright, we hooked up now? Maybe? Found an orange brake. Okay. Hook it up, Dave. Let's go. You found it right there. No way. God, I looked at that hose like 12 times back here. Golly, George, he was right. It was right there. It must have been like so close that it looked fine. But it actually wasn't. Alright, I still don't think I'm hooked to the pump though, guys. Still don't think I'm hooked to the pump. Troy, we hooked up?
The green line's hooked up to the pump. I just don't know how to operate it.
Is there slurry in it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I got in it and I pushed B. And I still don't have slurry on this end though. Missing a step here somewhere, y'all. We missing something. What are we missing? Definitely missing something. Okay. Because I should see numbers on this end, I think. Oh, hey.
Just say you're doing something.
Get in the pump. Is it working?
The liters is going down in it, and it's pulling out of my tank right now. So
it's working.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we're fertilizing shit. Home. This button. There we go. There we go. Meanwhile, Sarge is out here mowing grass to help us find the hose back. Thank you, Sarge.
No problem.
Control plus O. Pumps and O no's. Dave, if you, whatever you need to do. Whatever you need to do. I should see, I thought I would see numbers on this end. I don't see any numbers though. Like as far as capacity or anything like that. I'm not seeing anything.
I'm down to 79%, and I was at 84.
No, it's definitely, I mean, working. Look at my my map. It's working. By the way, actually the hose is being pretty good tonight about being Bluetooth, guys. It's being pretty good tonight. Look at that.
Shh, don't jinx it.
Okay, and we're not tearing up our... Okay. The only thing I don't know about is I'm not putting down enough. How do I increase my rate? Or is it gonna let me increase my rate? Okay, I don't think it's... okay, I can. But then do I put down too much? See, I kind of need to leave it on the variable rate, don't I? But if I do variable rate... Oh, how fast is that chewing through it now, Troy?
I just dropped from 74 to 73.
Okay. But if I go back to auto... Maybe auto is just where we need to live. I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. Hard to tell, you know? I don't think this will take us all the way up. If that makes sense. It might be.
I'm thinking it's going to take more than one application.
Well, but if you look, come out here and look, it says nitrogen's perfect. It says okay. Okay to perfect. It might take more than one app, yeah. But I don't think I can do that. I wonder if we need like a manure spreader to do the other app. Or we have to wait for it to grow a stage and then go back at it.
That's what I was going to say, wait a stage and then go back at it.
Yeah. That might be what we end up having to do here. That might work. So do we need more than one tank hauling, or are you able to keep up then?
I should be able to keep up because the pump itself didn't hold, but 84 to 100 it left me at 84%.
Oh wow. Okay. That's not bad at all. I almost feel like we could run a second one of these operations.
And I mean, right now you're pulling off of me, which is keeping the pump full, so.
Yeah. Which again, I would really like to see a hose between your tank and the pump.
Mm-hmm.
I would really like to see that, but unfortunately that's not a thing. But honestly, we could almost have two of these rigs going, right?
In theory, yeah.
Because we have a lot of slurry, right?
Oh yeah, we got like 1.8 million left.
Yeah, plus we have digestate somewhere too. I would say if it was earlier in the night we might, but it's kind of late. I don't know.
Where do you see digestate at? Because I see 0.
Oh, I thought we had some. Is it still the biogas plant?
It might be at the BGA. I don't know.
I know Dave was putting some in to make whatever. Oh, 318,000 there at the biogas. Yeah, John, it's saying it's bad, but I think I'm pretty sure the whole theory of the whole thing is basically this, like the manure, like I can adjust it, I can crank it up. The problem is, based on soil type, we don't really know where we need to go, right? So this is gonna be like a base, and then actually it might over apply, like on my end rows here. I might be over applying a little bit, but it's going to provide a base, and then we might have to come in either with a second application or like sprayer spreader type stuff.
Where'd the tractor go? I parked over here.
What tractor was it? Was it the one with the trailer on it?
Yeah.
It's down south. Sorry, I stole it. It's just south of this field, Sarge.
No problem.
Because if you see where I like I think I over applied in spots. But I'm very excited this is working, and like there's no Bluetooth hose, and the hose isn't, well, the hose is floating right there. Yeah, it still does the floaty fall in the map kind of thing, but like this is working. This is what I've wanted since they announced this DLC, is it to work. It's working now, Sean. It's not lifting the back of my tractor off the ground. Remember that? When we were on, what's the map called? It's the Stevie map. It's based on Westbridge Hills, but it's not. Oh, what was that map? That was the last time we tried it, and it would just lift the whole back of the tractor off the ground, like, completely. Remember that? It was awful. And so far, this is working. And it's working just like it should.
I can tell when you turn around too.
Because it stops drawing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, this is working just like it should. This is awesome. So John, actually, since you got free, either grab a spreader or a sprayer and just do a pass over there just to see what it says. Sprayer would probably be better, like the John Deere ones with the precision stuff. Spot spray. Just like see what that does. If nothing else, we should use a whole lot less of that. You know. The ideal situation, in my opinion, and I guess maybe we need to, I'm sure there's a chart out there somewhere where we start jotting it down. Like, we know corn uses all the nitrogen, right? So, like, over in the cornfield, we could probably double apply and then plant corn. And then when we plant, the seeder will finish our fertilizer. Is kind of what I'm thinking. Now, obviously, with these potatoes and carrots, I had no idea what kind of nitrogen they used, you know? So, yeah. But the problem is, of course, with soil type changing throughout a field, that's going to vary your fertilizer, too, a little bit. So, but I'm encouraged with the way this is working so far. This is good. But basically what I want to see is like, okay, where it's yellow over here, it's turning it orange. Where it's green, I'm going to kind of a puke green or a baby crap green, whatever you want to call that. You know, I'm not quite getting where I need to go. So that's where the way I see it right now. And actually, this is probably like the perfect tractor for this too, because you can turn on a dime and, well, with this being 3-point hitch, of course, you can turn on a dime. Now, is this kind of a slow way to go about this? A little bit. But if we got a second rig going, you know, say we actually buy one, and eventually we will buy all this stuff, because it seems like it's working. I mean, now, like here on the end, yeah, I'm over applying where it's turning like bright green. That's too much. Too much nitrogen, technically. But yeah, we need to be getting right where we're at now to that green. We're getting to an orange. So, I mean, we're coming in a little light, but that's just the way this whole thing works. So, yeah. Now, Troy, though, if I do this, does it still apply? It's stopped, right? Yeah. Right? Pretty sure it stopped. Because my map didn't change.
It's still pulling. It stopped in.
Oh.
Pulling again now.
Yeah. Interesting.
And see where John's hitting at, I think it's changing again too.
Yeah, it's getting it up just like where I went with the cedar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is not finished fertilizing. This is, I guess you would call this like a base layer, reducing the amount of other fertilizer we need, right?
That's what I would say.
Yeah, which, you know, when it comes to having cows and pigs, you got to do something with the byproduct. So, because even in real life now, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not a rancher. I don't have cows, never, you know, but I would assume, you know, you go out and spread manure, you still might need a little fertilizer for your corn, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
To finish it out. So this is no different than that. Same premise here, you know? Yeah. So see where John's going over, it makes it look just like where the planter went, which is going to obviously be the right fertilizer. So, yeah. Or we could go with the two prong approach with manure. We got liquid and we have solid.
And my thing is if we do two applications of liquid fertilizer, both of them being slurry mix, would we have to wait a stage in between?
Yeah, that's what I was testing before, where I did that loop.
Yeah.
Where I just like drove over there. It stopped. It stopped. It may have been using fertilizer, but it wasn't changing my map.
Okay.
See, like right here, I'm just gonna go. This is. I wait for it. Hang on. All right, I'm on ground. I've already been on. Is it still using it?
Nope.
Yeah. See, it shuts off. It's got auto shut off in there. So. Yeah. But what that is it's just the texture of the field. That's all it is. So if we waited for a growth stage, we could probably do this again. And as long as the texture would change then obviously on the field, this would work again. And I don't see why that wouldn't work, right?
I don't see why it wouldn't either.
Yeah. You see, it's interesting. I'm only putting down like 3.3 right now. Is what I'm putting down, 3.5. So it's changing a little bit here based on soil. So if we did that again, I'd be very interested to see like where that puts us. Because you could always do 2 of this and then like, or actually you could do one like, unless you're planting soybeans, because I know soybeans don't require any nitrogen at all, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like everything else does require at least a little bit. So you could do one of these before planting, plant with no fertilizer in your seeder, and then do this a second time after planting. And in theory, that would top us up right where we need to be nitrogen wise for pretty much everything. Maybe not corn, because corn is such a heavy user. But it's interesting. This just throws a whole nother dynamic to the game now. That this is actually working. Like, I know the hose is floating over here, but like this is working. And I'm very happy about this right now, to be honest. After all the frustration with this DLC, it's finally working. And, you know, the update's been out for a while. We just haven't had the money or the opportunity to mess with it, really. The floating hose is kind of weird. That's whatever. So, otherwise, I am completely cool with what's going on here. And then, so John shouldn't be using hardly any fertilizer, just a little bit, just to kind of top it up where it needs to be, right?
If anything, I would say like from like 1.5 to maybe 2.5.
Yeah, John, what are you putting down? What's it say up there? That bottom number there, it should change. Because I'm putting like 3.7 right now, 3.3. Kind of depends. Not putting a lot down, really. Have you even had to go fill yet, Troy? Or
No, I'm sitting at like 14%.
Oh, wow. John's putting down 40.
40 kilograms per hectare, though.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Yeah, that's not a lot, I feel like.
I mean, when I was doing it with the planter a while ago, I was putting down 264 kilograms per hectare.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, that's nothing. 2 to 400, yeah. Yeah, so that's nothing. So like I said, it's kind of a two-prong approach, but you know, this is waste that we have anyway, so got to do something with it, right? I think if we really got fancy with it, we could courseplay this tractor and just keep the tank full and be good to go. And really, with as much hose as we have, and that pump being able to pump 2,500 meters, we could add one more section of hose to this. I'm getting some skippers going on here, but that's weird. Not sure what's up with that. But we could add one more section of hose. We could put the pump right at one of the cow buildings, probably, if we wanted to. And then we would eliminate the need for tanking. For running it, you know, out here. Will we fertilize every field like this? Probably not. This is time consuming, but it's kind of fun. It's different. And at least it's working.
It's more realistic, honestly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you want to be a big dairy operation and eventually pigs. You got to have somewhere to go with it, right? Just saying. You got to do something with it. Can't just let it pile up because it'll be out of space eventually. And especially in the slurry, you gotta go somewhere with the liquid. And I wasn't even thinking about this 2-track for applicating like this, but I think this is going to work out well. The only thing I wish was that the bar was a little bigger, but oh, this is realistic again, so. Now these other bars, that one's smaller. That's only 8 meters. 12 meters, 12 meters, or 9 meters. That one cultivates. That one has like straight up disc blades on it. So that's gonna
pulling out the pump. I'm going to refill.
Okay. I can't tell when the pump's empty though. I guess that'll stop fertilizing, right?
I reckon so.
Okay. I thought it would show me like down in the bottom, like the capacity of the pump and stuff. Or like not capacity, but like the fill level. But I guess it does not do that. That's one kind of thing I wish it did. I don't. Is the pump on the inspector? John Deere. What's the John? No.
It won't be unless somebody's in it.
But it's running. I didn't know if it would. Okay. Yeah, I guess somebody'd have to sit in it. Okay. Which is not bad. Not a bad thing. It's all right. Hold up the whole help menu. Oh. Oh, I have to keep that whole ugly menu open. So apparently we're 88% of capacity. But it doesn't tell me how full it is. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. So I'm assuming that would, you put the other hose on here that take that all the way up then probably, huh? Wait. What was that popped up? I don't know. It's interesting. It kind of dives down and then it goes back up once I actually get going. That's interesting. I guess the pump kind of turns off. It did before. That's what I was thinking, Jeff. I really like it showed you down on the bottom right HUD, like the capacity of it. I swear it did, yeah. But hey, what do I know? John, don't worry about it. We're gonna have other fields to mess with too. I'm just gonna get this field done and then we're gonna call it a night. And then we'll reconvene on this tomorrow. We got other fields to fertilize and stuff.
In just a short time it took me to refill and get back to the pump, it was just about empty.
Wait. What? Was that? How much do you have on board right now, Troy?
102,000.
I can see your capacity. I can see how much you have on board. Did you know that trailer is called Elm Creek 4X? Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Well, it is. I guess that's where that trailer came from, was the Elm Creek map. Okay, so I can see how much Troy has in capacity, but I can't see the actual pump, which is interesting. Yeah, I swear, like what Jess said, that it did say it showed the capacity before. Hot Pockets. Nice, Sean. I haven't had a Hot Pocket in like 15 years, man. Sounds good, though. Don't burn your tongue, because you know you will. Be cold as ice on the outside and hot as lava on the inside.
The capacity on this pump is only 19,000.
Okay. That's not bad. That gives you enough time to run and... Yeah.
Yeah, I jumped out the tractor and jumped in it just to see what it said.
Okay. And it's got water, right?
Oh, it's full of water.
Okay, I turned that water pump. There's a little carrier on the back, a little hitch and all. The water pump's sitting in there just running, which, again, I don't know where the water's coming from.
It's Bluetooth.
Oh, you didn't see me drill a well up there real quick?
No.
Oh.
I will tell you this. Once you're sitting inside the pump, it says the umbilical hose is clogged by 72%.
Really?
Yeah, and it gives you a thing to clean it out with.
How do you clean it out?
It just gives you a button to hit.
Well, clean it out. Or can you not do it right now? Wait, is that why I'm not putting down as much right now?
No, it's not clogged no more.
For 100. No, but look at my fertilizing pattern here. I've been. Oh no, I guess I haven't been. I don't know. Man. Yeah, that number was creeping down. Now I'm at 100%. I didn't know you had to clean the hose out once in a while.
So yeah, it pays for somebody to sit here.
Yeah, it really does. Wow. Air fryer. Okay, Sean, I got you. Sean. It's getting moisture from the air. Oh, it's a giant dehumidifier. Oh, okay, got it. John used 1,000 liters to do like half the field. That's not a lot, I feel like. Right?
It's not bad at all.
For what he's done, that's not bad. Bad at all. I will say I don't like that I have to run the big, ugly, giant help menu. Why can't we just put that one line is all oh, 2 lines. Yeah, we just need this little extra window here. Just put it up here. Just make it part of, like, that's the HUD for this toolbar. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, why do I have to run all this other, you know what I mean? Like, just get rid of all this up here with the controls that.
I want to see what it's going to do with the cornfield.
Before or after planting?
Before planting, because you know it right now it's totally red.
Yeah. Well, give me a couple minutes here and we'll find out. Well, see, that might be where, because, you know, again, I can change my rate. I've got it on auto right now.
Yeah, that might be where you need to jack it all the way up.
I can crank that bad boy up, put down some fertilizer, you know. That's we're trying to empty now, you know, trying to empty a bunker or a pit or a tank, whatever you want to call it. We're trying to empty. Let's just go pour it on, plant some corn. Let's get it. Yee. You know, I went down to Missouri yesterday and I didn't hear anybody say yee. I was kind of disappointed. I'm just saying. Kind of heartbroken, you know. Oh man. But see, I don't know if it'll actually want to apply in the cornfield on auto, Troy. Because if you know, it's based on the seed and the soil type a little bit, but you know.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm kind of wondering how that's going to work. We're about to find out here in a couple passes, okay?
10 for.
All right, I just let John finish this field. He's out of ground to fertilize anyway. Oh, man. All right, John, after I do this pass, it's yours. The field will be yours. Because I didn't realize what time it was, to be honest. We're messing with our you know, pumps and hoses DLC, and it's actually working. Kind of lost track of time a little bit, chat. Oh yeah, we're gonna go try the other field real quick, which we know it's really bad nitrogen wise. We're gonna plant corn, so it's got to go like, you know, all the way up basically. Or even if we get it like, you know, say to what, like 160 maybe? We're able to get it up that far. Something like that, and then just do the rest with like the planter. That'd be cool. Okay. Oh, I gotta hit that button. Right. Alright. I have turned it off on my end. You want to clean the hose out, Troy?
Conditions 100%, sir.
Alright. Roger that. Don't mind me just dragging the hose all around here. Gonna tangle it up, tie it in knots, you know. Not fixing to drive through the hose. It's like up in the air right there, all weird like. So the hose physics maybe needs a little bit of tweaking still, but you know, it's better than it used to be or something. The overall DLC is better than it used to be, I should say. Maybe not the hose mechanics, but the rest of it seems to be working anyway. All right, Troy. I have pushed the button. I am applicating. It is auto rating of 3.3 still. Okay, but now we can crank it up. So I'm aiming for, let's go for 200. I'm applying at 200 right now. But I don't think I actually am. No, there's no way. No. I'm only applying 3. I'm barely applying anything. I've got it cranked up though. Does that not work like I think it works?
I think you're trying to apply it heavier than it's able to.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Or will it only let me apply to like the little checkered flag thing? I got up to 4.
No, because do you have it back in auto now?
No, I just messed with it some more, that's all. I don't know. I would think it would let you like crank it up and go. Right? I don't know. My fertilizer pattern is all over the place though.
I
Yeah,
would
it is.
say probably not.
I put it in auto, I mean, it's doing plus 60 on the nitrogen right now, I guess is what it's doing. Applying at 4.7 plus 60 on my nitrogen. Does that make sense? Am I going through it about the same as I was in the other field, Troy, or
Oh no.
a lot heavier?
Oh yeah, you done in just that one little pass that you done. You pulled me down from 54 to 40.
Okay, let me do a full pass here and see. Like, I won't touch anything here. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome on in. All right. Yeah, I can see your capacity is plummeting right now.
Yeah.
It is going through it right now. Which, if we look on the map, we're taking it from 0 to 60. Okay. So, okay, wait for the text. Yeah, we're taking from 0 to 60 on our nitrogen, which, like I said, is doing plus 60 on auto. So, maybe that's as much as it'll let us do. I don't know. I mean, I can get it to do more. Okay, we're doing plus 80 now. But that's based on soil type. It changed.
Mm-hmm.
I still think you need the seed in the ground, and then it'll do more or less, you know? Back down to 60. 0, of course. I'm out of the field. Although it's still using it on my screen. There we go. Okay. Plus 60. Man, we're kind of all over all over the place right now. But like I said, it's all based on soil type. We got a little sliver of soil there. So yeah. So majority of this field's going to be plus 60. Okay. Interesting. Well, I think this is going to be a good way to get rid of some of our slurry anyway, right?
Yep.
Be a good way. Now, actually, if we would have been thinking about this, we could have fertilized, then limed, and then fertilized again, too.
Kind
Yo,
of neat. This
sure.
thing's got a sight glass on the back of it.
Let's see what's going on the trailer.
Yeah.
I think there's one on the front, too. Yeah. But I'd rather have had the liming done. It made sense to get the liming done, so it's all good. Just something to keep in mind in the future, I guess. Because again, this is not gonna let us go all the way up. Oh, that's all right. Leonardo, what's up? How are you? Welcome in. All right. So basically what I'm thinking is we probably, I guess, in this case for doing corn, I think we'd be plenty safe to do the whole field like this. And then plant corn with no fertilizer and then fertilize it again with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking. So, yeah.
No.
What's up, Sarge?
No.
Think that'll work?
Anyways.
You know,
Anyways,
do what?
I'm gonna have to bounce out of here for
All
tonight.
right. We'll catch you later, Sarge. Have a good day tomorrow.
Yeah, well, should be around tomorrow.
Okay.
Weather here is not very conducive for us to do anything.
Oh, okay. Awesome. I'll look forward to figuring out this tomorrow with you.
Yeah, more than likely.
All right. All
All
good.
right. Talk to y'all later.
Yep. We'll see you, Sarge.
Bye, Sarge.
Bye.
That's, it's interesting. We've been playing this game for, what, year and a half now, roughly?
Yep.
And still learning. Still learning. But that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun. I enjoy it. It's a good time for sure. So, yeah. Right. We're just going to wrap it up here. And we'll reconvene on this tomorrow at noon. What I'm thinking, chat. I gotta go see if there's some dinner in my house. We were supposed to get the good pizza tonight, but something happened. I don't know. But this is definitely one of them spots where my audio cuts out on the map, so that's fun. Alright. Had to clean up that skipper, chat. Audio is cutting out like crazy right here. Alright, Troy, if you want to turn the pump off, more than welcome to do that, because we are done for tonight. Oh yeah, that's another thing, chat, that they fixed too. If you back up, put this down, like it won't let you run it over. Before, it just like got all weird, but this is like so much better now. It's so much better now. And then actually, if you go to lower it with like this over here, it'll straighten that out so that it goes out right through the center like it should. Again, I think they fixed that with the update too. And occasionally you get the Bluetooth hose going on, but only every once in a while. It's a whole lot better than it used to be. The fact that the applicator doesn't just pick the tractor up off the ground like it used to for us. I think that was a conflict with, what's it called? Auto drive. So, and we, of course, have to have auto drive as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, Troy, I'll catch you later, buddy. I'll be right back.
All right, brother.
Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.